Vancouver Fairview.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Last month, the Ministry of Environment's Senior Contaminated Sites Officer emailed the chair of the Steel Springs Waterworks Board, Brian Upper, stating he was reversing his commitment to require a site risk classification report be submitted under the Contaminated Sites Regulation. He then asked Dr. Upper to delete the earlier email he had sent. Honourable Speaker, apparently it's now government's policy to require private citizens to delete their own records of government communication. My question for the Environment Minister is, who ordered a senior ministry official to suspend his plan of action so the ministry could wash its hands of responsibility to protect clean, safe drinking water for Spallumcheen, Hulkar residents and the Splatsin First Nation?
Minister of the Environment.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And I have the expectation that all who work within the ministry will conduct themselves in the highest level of integrity, especially with respect to information surrounding people's health. I'm not familiar with the specifics that the member mentions, but I'm certainly happy to look into that. With respect to decisions made around the notification of community, the assessment as to actions that should be taken on the ground, the member well knows that those decisions are taken by statutory decision makers. They have technical expertise that allow them to make decisions to protect human health and the environment, and in this case, human health in particular. And the Ministry of Environment has been working very closely with the Interior Health as well as the Ministry of Agriculture and holding community meetings, as well as working together with those in the farming community to ensure that we can improve the health of this aquifer while at the same time not endangering the activities of those in a community that has seen farming for hundreds of years.
Vancouver Fairview on a supplemental.
Honourable Speaker, I was in Spallumcheen 2 weeks ago, and I met with people who attended the community meeting, and they had gone there with hope, and they left the meeting feeling it was going to be business as usual, more conversation, more study, and increasing nitrate contamination levels. Honourable Speaker, there is no legal or other reason for the Contaminated Sites Regulation to be swept aside in a matter as serious as drinking water contamination. A Splatsin First Nation councillor told me that tests from her 285-foot deep well reveal nitrate levels more than double the Canada Drinking Water Quality Guideline. Honourable Speaker, the 2016 crop season is upon us. Chief Christian of the Splatsin First Nation, along with residents who depend on the Hulkar aquifer for clean water, are calling for a moratorium on further manure spraying while the Ministry of Environment continues its 2 years and counting studies. Honourable Speaker, will the Minister of Environment end her excuses and commit today that she will put a stop to manure spraying on the Hulkar aquifer to protect clean, safe drinking water for those who depend on it?
Minister of the Environment.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And the member well knows that in areas around the province where there has been intensive agriculture for generations, that there are from time to time challenges with aquifers. This is not the only location. The answer that the member seems to be suggesting is that the only solution is to shut down farming in those areas. Perhaps that's what he wants to get up and announce here. The actions that the ministry has taken together with Interior Health are intended to get to a place where the health of this aquifer is improved. They individually assess each application to apply effluent to the fields. They have approved some, they have denied others. All of those are based on testing that is conducted. Results are supplied to Interior Health. These ministries are working together, working with the farms, and will continue to inform the community to ensure that we have a long-term solution for the health of this aquifer, while at the same time being able to maintain what has been for generations an agricultural area of British Columbia.